If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast for free. Let me explain.
Listen, there's creation tools that will allow you to record and edit your podcast directly from your computer or your cell phone. Anchor will distribute your podcasts on platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher, and more.
You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Best for beginners.
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
And enjoy the show. Crack a can.
We don't know how these Persians be making beer in trucks. Suspicious, if you ask me.
Dude, it woke me the fuck up, dude. It's
crack a motherfucking can.
Favorite part.
the fuck out of my face.
Wake up, but tired.
Hey, what is that?
I don't know. You told me to get out of your face. You want to try it?
Smearing off ice smash.
Try it out. Let's go.
Fuck out of here with that.
Try it.
I don't want it. No, I've had this one. The screwdriver? I've had
You
it.
suck, bro.
I ain't trying to get that acidic ass shit in there. I'm
I don't
about to
give
drink
a
a sour.
I don't give a fuck what you want.
You know what I want?
What do you want?
More cans to crack.
Oh, fuck. Smooth transitions.
Welcome back to Crack a Can.
Oh, we're a
Ugh.
second behind.
I was late.
He was late.
It's better than premature busting.
I don't know why you're talking about. I was talking about the can, son.
Oh, what? Shit.
Yeah, this is way better than what I was looking at when I was about to buy something.
Mine's got a kick.
What's your percentage?
It's not a percentage kick.
No.
Oh,
Oh, it's a 4.5.
4.5.
What is it?
Woo. Take a sip first.
No, I don't
It'll wake you
I
up.
don't want to do this.
It'll wake you up.
What in the fuck? What is? Oh, it's lime.
It's a very sour
it's
beer.
Persian. Did you
I
try
didn't
it?
try it yet, no.
Oh.
I'm still like taking that in.
It's not bad.
Yours are weird.
Mine's weird.
Mhm.
You think so?
I'm not a hop fan. I don't like hops.
That's true. Yeah.
It's terrible. There's beer drinkers out there going, he doesn't like fucking hops. So he has
Right.
a beer podcast. He doesn't like fucking hops.
There's so many beers not on the hop spectrum. So what's funny about that is it's only a 20 IBU, which is very low. Like we've had beers that you liked on the hop spectrum that are far higher than that in the past.
Yeah, like I'm not against them. It's just like most of them I don't like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Look, it's a Persian lime goes.
Oh, this one's also Atlantic Highlands. Sorry.
Brewed with Persian limes. So
apparently limes in Persia are super fucking intense, even though Persia doesn't exist anymore.
So they soured it in their tanker truck. So it's got a picture of a tanker truck.
Is that healthy?
This is souring in progress. And they on a Big Mac truck.
I don't trust these people now.
Soured in our tanker truck. Tanker truck sour series.
We don't know how these Persians be making beer in trucks. Suspicious, if you ask me.
Dude, it woke me the fuck up, dude. It's like
It's
it's
intense. Like
It
it's got a
feels
lot
like I
of
just
flavor.
bit into a lime.
Right. And it's good. It's just fucking intense. This one,
Tastes dangerous.
this is just, and no offense to, it's called the Late Hopped Wheated Imperial Pale Ale by Carton Brewing.
Turn up the Hook Wakatu remix.
I'm actually a member of the Wakatu tribe.
The fuck is a Wakatu?
The Atlantic.
I'm pretty sure you have a cockatoo.
I do. My cousin was one. He's a good kid. It's unfortunate what happened to him at Thanksgiving.
Brewed in New Jersey?
Yeah, Atlantic Highlands. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
before.
yeah.
So apparently, we were actually listening. To
We were
something
just
before.
talking about that.
Right.
We had a beer. You had a beer from Atlantic Highlands a couple episodes ago.
Wonder how I felt about it. I actually don't remember that part.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of cross-examining with our prior content, and we're very sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say We failed you miserably, and you deserve better.
And
So,
we're also questioning your taste.
like, we kind of knew that was going to be a problem from the beginning, in all fairness. You know? I never thought that was going to be a fucking point of contention.
But you guys know what fucking time it is. It's another random, entertaining, news-based podcast.
Oh, fuck. You fucking
on the internet. That's what you got for trying to copy me, bitch.
I'm not trying to copy
Get
you.
out of my face.
It's an intro.
You do the intro then.
I won't do it. I missed.
It's Wednesday.
Is it?
And it's at a Wednesday, actually.
It is at a Wednesday.
And here it
and
goes.
We're here to deliver some news.
This intro is butchered.
It
Enjoy
is.
it.
We
though.
already did the intro, though, so it doesn't matter.
Kind of.
Let's get into
We
some
cracked the
Oregon
can.
topics.
Very important part.
Exactly.
That's the most important part.
So
We're
we
not
got some
brocos.
fun news out of Oregon.
I can't believe this shit. Same day as election, we got some news. Now, we out here in New Jersey, we got legalized marijuana now. Well, as of January.
It's still, yeah.
But it's happening. Like, there's nothing to do about it now. It's going to be legal.
So I would assume the Oregon thing goes on along a similar principle.
Well, Oregon already had legal weed.
Right. I'm just saying, like, as far as it still needs to be approved by several districts of court, I'm going to assume. I don't know that to be a fact, but
They don't even know. Well, they probably already know that we're talking about legal drugs.
all kinds.
Everything just
Hard,
is it legalized or decriminalized?
decriminalized.
Okay. See, like I keep seeing these memes like, oh, legal.
Right. Yeah, that's because people are stupid.
Just like I was like, oh, this is fake. Somebody said they like they just opened their their own like real crack house like where they sell
Like
crack.
a legitimate
I'm like,
one.
No, there's no way.
I employ 3 mothers at my local crack house. They all make out well.
So is everybody just smoking crack freely like wherever they want?
Probably. I'm telling you, man, I fully expect the day that it gets completely passed here that there's just going to be people smoking in public everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I
there
fully
already is.
anticipate that.
There already is.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, openly, like, fucking, people are going to be smoking outside a ShopRite the same way they do cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, is what I envision. Maybe I have some grandiose fucking vision of it.
Yeah.
But
and there's
like,
going to be companies that try to say, like, oh, you can't be smoking marijuana. And everybody's going to do it anyway.
on our grounds. But it's the same rights as people who smoke cigarettes. On
Straight
their
up.
grounds. You know?
It's pretty much legal, and I don't need a federal job, so here we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pushy doesn't smoke.
Who's making that sound with their mouth?
I didn't hear a thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, as far as I'm aware, it applies to hard drugs and shit.
So, like, I'm having a hard time projecting what this means. Like, I think less people will be more enticed to do drugs, to be honest, because of this. What are your feelings on what's the good and what's the bad of that's going to come out of this, to be honest?
So, technically speaking, I've always been for the legalization of all drugs. Not always, but when I actually
Legalization or decriminalization?
Legalization.
Okay.
For several different reasons, and we can get into those. What was your question?
Pros,
how do I
cons,
feel
thoughts,
about it?
concerns.
Well, all right. So a couple pros as far as the legalization goes. Number one, what's the one thing states and federal government are always looking for? Tax money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's the second thing that they're always looking for? To make their fucking...
I've said this in the past, I think. I don't know if I've said it on the air. But, like, if they legalize this... Like, but I think we have a whole episode saying legal cocaine. I'm talking about legal cocaine.
We do. That's funny.
Go back and find that episode.
It's a great episode.
I said legal cocaine will lead to higher taxes. I think that was the title.
It was.
Because they can collect tax money if you legalize it.
And
you know what
that
else?
goes for anything.
And people are like the forbidden fruit theory. Like people are less likely to do it if they can.
I stand by that firmly. Fucking if people are,
you lost your virginity when you were 15 because your dad told you not to.
And it's crazy because like it's always the people who like weren't. It's always the people who like weren't allowed to drink at any point in their lives by their parents, or their parents like gave them a hard time about it. That's that become hardcore alcoholics. You know what I mean? The same way that like generally speaking, a lot of people who do hard drugs are people who were raised in super strict circumstances where they didn't get freedom to do like a ton of shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So what's my problem? No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's all the schizophrenic tendencies.
Yeah. No, it's because I was born in the suburbs.
Fair enough.
And I'm white.
It's so boring. But number 2. So number 1 was obviously the tax revenue as far as for a governmental incentive. Number 2 is it can be regulated to a degree that like
percentages and shit.
Right.
And no cut.
Right. You're not getting the crazy excessive thing, because
it's like heroin's less deadly when it's in its purest form.
Right. Of course. And it's probably 3 times more potent too. You know what I mean? Because it's not cut 16 different times with this guy with baking. So, and I don't know very much about the process of that, but I know that people cut drugs like it's their fucking business. It is sometimes. But
yeah, don't knock the hustle.
Don't knock the hustle. This half is tea. This half is hash.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the good that is basically you took the words out of my mouth. Those are the good things to come out of it for the states.
Well, it'll cause
and the people.
Right. And that's all I'm concerned about.
Exactly. And they'll still be on the streets though. That's the problem. But hopefully they'll cut it out.
Sure.
A lot more, like the demographic for those people.
That's the other problem is when they start, taxing these things. People don't, typically speaking, like you could buy weed in New Jersey if you have a medicinal card before this time.
Yeah.
The only problem is you got to spend absurdly more than you could get it for at any reasonable price from anybody that's in that line of work.
Yeah.
Like you're paying fucking $100 an eighth or something fucking close to it.
Yeah, you pay a lot more at the
dispensary.
Yeah.
Provided you know exactly what you're getting, exactly the quality and all that, you know what I mean? But it's a lot easier for most people to think that they should just do it under the table.
That's not even true per se. They still could be lying.
Sure, they could be, but generally
shit.
Speaking, and I don't know why, but people have faith in the government.
People have faith in labels.
That too. More so labels than anything else.
That's kind of besides the fact, though. But, all right, so cons, though. So anything bad about this?
I don't know.
I guess police departments lose out on some money.
Yeah, but I don't know. The goal of of a police department shouldn't be to have income. You know what I mean? They should just be state funded. So I think that the money that goes into the state because of the sales of those things should just naturally be reciprocated to the police officers to compensate for that.
The really good thing is get the drug addicts and get the drug things out of fucking prison.
Right. Save
money and space in there and people's lives.
Right.
Because drug addicts don't deserve to get their ass beat by fucking lifers.
People get murdered in there by lifers.
Yeah, because there's people exactly. Lifers sitting in there that have nothing to lose because they're sitting there for the rest of their lives anyway.
If anything, they get 2 weeks in solitary.
You can get 2 years in there and it still wouldn't matter. They got fucking the rest of their life there.
Right. Craziness. But I feel like it's just fucking... And again, I've always been for the mass legalization. But it is a touchy topic.
We're getting there.
Open on all minds.
But yeah, it is touchy, especially for like the people who've lost people to drugs.
Yeah,
like the parents who've lost kids to drugs. That's probably a hard thing to bring up to them. Like. What
about the kids that almost lost their parents to drugs?
Yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? I know.
I wasn't trying to be one-sided with that. I should
No, I
have said,
know.
or vice versa.
But fucking, I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things that should be regulated. And
Put my chain star down, you piece of shit.
oh, that was loud.
Oh my god, R.I.P. to headphone users. I know my ears hurt right now.
It was pretty loud.
Oh,
We're gonna have to check that one back.
I didn't say this already, but make sure to go follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Our Instagram is cracka_can, and our Twitter is crack_can. Both of those are linked down below in the description. Make sure to like, subscribe, do whatever you have to fucking do. Thumbs up, whatever app you're on. I don't know what streaming device you're fucking using.
Probably Apple.
Probably, yeah. Either Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Those are our two biggest ones. Make sure to fucking check us out on both of those social medias.
Ooh,
We will be talking about t-shirts very shortly. I know we've been saying it. We haven't gotten around to it
that's
yet.
happening
It needs
soon.
to fucking happen. And other than that, we'll catch you next week.
time, motherfuckers.
Yeah, actually, maybe we'll have another episode this week. But we'll catch you next time. This was Cracker Can, Jared and Pushy. We're fucking out of here.